Hi Capricorn, here is your ex-partner reading for the month of April. As I always say with these ex-partner readings, if you're not interested in your ex-partner, then obviously this is not the reading for you, okay? Now, I have pre-shuffled and laid out the cards, and I've done the 2-row spread like I always do. This is the column for yourself and this is the column for your ex-partner. Now up here for you we have the Devil card. So coming into the month of April, there may be a lot of you that in some way are still feeling chained to your ex-partner and the relationship. But as well as feeling chained to someone, it can also talk about addictions here. Now, the Devil card is the card for Capricorn. It can talk about feeling addicted or obsessed to someone or something. So yes, it could be your ex-partner and the relationship. But it could also be to drink, alcohol, drugs, sex. If it's not talking about those aspects, then it's very much talking about how in some way you are still feeling chained to this, but the chains are loose around these people's neck, and at any point they can lift these chains off and they can free themselves from this situation. You can free yourself from any ties that you are still feeling for your ex-partner and for what you had. Now, on their side, we have the Knight of Wands, which is reversed. It can talk about, yes, it can be a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So some of you, your ex-partner may be a fire sign. If it's not talking about that, the thing with the Knight of Wands is they can be somebody who you think they are sincere, but in actual fact, they are often playing a part in order to further their own aims. The Knight of Wands is a very restless, impulsive, impatient energy. They can lack foresight and they don't think things through. They tend to rush in and, they act before they think, and they can very much charge in and charge out. Also, when the Knight of Wands is reversed, it can talk about somebody that thrives on conflict. And the message here with the Knight of Wands is to be on your guard with this type of person and to treat them with an element of skepticism here. Because I think really what you thought they were or who you thought they were is not actually what they are really all about. There's red flags here with this person. Now, here we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands, it can talk about external challenges going on. But it can talk about these external challenges creating some internal struggles for you. It may be that there is some conflict or confrontation, possibly verbally, going on between you and your ex-partner. That maybe during the month of March there has been some challenges and some words said. Just because you're ex-partners doesn't mean that you don't bump into each other, or you're not connected still on social media, or that there isn't some form of contact. But this talks about conflict. But conflict that can very much be creating an internal struggle within yourself. And the internal struggle may also be in regards to you needing to take these chains off and break this tie and attachment. And the devil is very much to do with you in your own head and your own thoughts here. Now, on their side, we've got the Emperor. It's number 4 in the Major Arcana, and it is the card for Aries and Taurus. The Emperor can often talk about somebody that is older than you. So some of you may very well have been involved with somebody that was older than you, okay? The thing with the Emperor is he can be quite dynamic, but he can also be very domineering. He can be quite stubborn. And he is the kind of person that likes to be in charge, wants to be the head of the house. He does have great willpower and strength. And there's this rulership quality here. The thing with the Emperor is, although he can portray this rulership quality, this willpower, logic, strength, it doesn't mean that he shows good judgment. Because he may show all those positive qualities, but we also see him sometimes lacking foresight. Not thinking things through, acting in a restless, impulsive and impatient way. Now, in terms of reconciliation, we have here the 6 of Cups for you. The Cups is water energy, and it deals with our feelings and our emotions. The thing is, we see you here very much probably near the end of April, looking towards or looking back on this relationship in a nostalgic way, remembering and reminiscing about when you were in happier times together, when this relationship was good, when you might say it almost felt like it was in its honeymoon phase. The problem is that sometimes when we look back at something, we can often reminisce and look back at something in a positive way. And we can almost tend to block out the bad times that were there and the aspects to the relationship that were bordering on the negative. because we tend to look back more at and focus more on the good times here. And it may be because you're feeling nostalgic, and you may very well be looking back to the happier times of this relationship, that we can see these internal struggles going on for you. But you're dealing with somebody that really creates external struggles. Now, on their side, we have the Page of Cups. Again, feelings and emotions. But we see somebody here that's not focusing anymore. That maybe not focusing on their feelings and their emotions towards you and this relationship anymore. It can talk about, it can as well talk about somebody that doesn't really know how to have a mature and emotionally balanced relationship. Somebody that can sometimes escape the emotions, wants to escape the emotions they're feeling, and sometimes does this via drink or drugs. Now, I'm not saying that your ex-partner is an alcoholic or a drug taker, but that can be an aspect with this Page of Cups reverse, so I need to mention that. But it's somebody that is really unable to have a healthy, well-balanced emotional relationship. Towards the end of the month, with your outcome here, we've got the Eight of Wands. It is upright. Now, the Eight of Wands is often referred to as the communication card. It can talk about communication coming in very quickly and very unexpectedly. And the way we communicate nowadays is very quick. We're all linked in some form or another on social media. Or we use text, WhatsApp, email, whatever your preference. So the Eight of Wands, it can talk about quick communication coming in that's very unexpected. It may be that you choose to open up communication lines with your ex-partner. It may very well be that they open up communication lines with you. Now, on their side, we've got the Three of Swords. Now, yes, the Three of Swords can talk about rejection, sadness, grief, pain, and loss. But it can also talk about the need to get to the heart of the matter. And it may very well be that if you choose to open up the communication lines, because it may very well be that if you find yourself this month reminiscing, you may very well then choose to open up some form of communication with your ex-partner. And by having that communication lines opened, it then enables them and yourself to be able to get to the true heart of this situation. And really, You know, the heart of the matter here and the true situation here may very well be that there is this element of an emotional imbalance on their side. Them not being able to get in touch with their true emotions, or not being able to express their true emotions, because I feel that's the issue here. I feel they're great at taking charge. They're great at being in control. They can be domineering, very impulsive and very impatient. But when it comes to their emotions, they struggle a bit. And I think for some of you, if near the end of the month communication lines are going to open up, then this getting to the heart of the matter is going to take place. It may be for some of you that your ex-partner is drinking too much or is taking some other form of substance. And then it could be drink or drugs that are having a negative effect on their emotional balance. I'm not going to clarify this purely because I do feel for the majority there is going to be communication opening up. It's either going to come from you or from them. And it is going to require you both to get to the heart of this situation. But for each and every one of you, that could be very different. It could be that getting to the heart of this situation can bring about this reconciliation. For some of you, it could be getting to the heart of the matter. You then realize and discover that your ex-partner may be an alcoholic or may be a drug taker. It may be getting to the heart of the matter that you realize that this relationship cannot be reconciled because of the emotional immaturity on your ex-partner's side. So Capricorn, that does end this reading for the month of April. Thank you so much for liking, sharing and subscribing to my channel. And I really do hope that this reading does resonate with somebody, even if it's just one of you. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.